Donald Trump's potential return to the political stage in 2024 has sent shockwaves through the American political landscape. After a tumultuous 4 years in office and a bitter defeat in 2020, Trump remains a potent force in American politics. His potential candidacy has ignited excitement among his loyal base while raising concerns among his detractors. The question on everyone's mind is whether Trump can defy the odds and reclaim the White House. Trump's decision to run again will have profound implications for both the Republican and Democratic parties. For Republicans, Trump's presence in the race could energize the base and make it difficult for other candidates to gain traction. However, his polarizing nature could also alienate moderate voters, potentially costing the party the general election. The coming months will be crucial for Trump as he gauges his level of support and assesses the political landscape. Despite his enduring popularity among a segment of the electorate, Donald Trump faces significant challenges as he contemplates a 2024 presidential bid. Public opinion polls show a deeply divided nation, with Trump remaining a polarizing figure. His approval ratings have consistently hovered below 50% since taking office, and he left office with historically low approval numbers. Beyond public perception, Trump must contend with a growing field of potential Republican challengers. Ambitious figures like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former Vice President Mike Pence are waiting in the wings, eager to capitalize on any perceived weakness in Trump's standing. These potential rivals represent a new generation of Republican leadership, and they may appeal to voters seeking a departure from Trump's brand of politics. Adding to his challenges, Trump's legal troubles continue to mount. Navigating these obstacles will require a delicate touch and strategic maneuvering. The Republican Party is undergoing a period of significant transformation, with new contenders emerging and challenging the traditional power structures. This shift in the political landscape presents both opportunities and challenges for Donald Trump as he weighs a 2024 presidential run. While Trump remains a popular figure among the Republican base, he faces stiff competition from a new generation of GOP leaders eager to make their mark on the national stage. One of the most formidable potential challengers is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. DeSantis has gained national attention for his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and his outspoken conservative views. He is widely seen as a rising star in the Republican Party, and his popularity among the base poses a direct threat to Trump's dominance. Another potential contender is former Vice President Mike Pence. The emergence of these new contenders reflects a growing desire within the Republican Party for fresh leadership and a break from the divisive politics of the Trump era. Donald Trump's personal brand has been both his greatest strength and his most significant vulnerability throughout his political career. His name recognition, brash style, and ability to connect with a specific segment of the electorate propelled him to victory in 2016. However, those same qualities have also alienated a significant portion of the American public, making him one of the most polarizing figures in modern political history. Trump's brand is built on a foundation of defiance, disruption, and an America First mentality. He has successfully cultivated an image as a political outsider, willing to challenge the status quo and fight for those who feel ignored by the establishment. This message resonated with many voters who felt disillusioned with traditional politicians and eager for change. However, Trump's brand also carries significant baggage. As Trump considers a 2024 bid, he must carefully weigh the strengths and weaknesses of his personal brand. One of the most remarkable aspects of Donald Trump's political career has been his ability to cultivate and maintain a fiercely loyal base of supporters. Despite facing numerous controversies, scandals, and a tumultuous presidency, Trump's core supporters have remained steadfast in their admiration and unwavering in their belief in his leadership. This dedicated base represents a significant political force, and their enthusiasm could prove crucial in a potential 2024 presidential bid. Trump's appeal to his base stems from a variety of factors. His populist message, anti-establishment rhetoric, and promise to drain the swamp resonated with voters who felt ignored or left behind by the political elite. He tapped into a deep vein of anger and frustration among a segment of the population who felt that their values and concerns were no longer represented by the traditional political establishment. Beyond his message, Trump's personal style also contributed to his appeal. The loyalty of Trump's base is a testament to his ability to connect with a specific segment of the electorate on a deeply personal level. As Donald Trump contemplates a 2024 presidential run, many observers are drawing comparisons to his successful 2016 campaign. While the political landscape has shifted significantly since then, some key similarities remain, suggesting that Trump could once again defy expectations and upend the political establishment. However, several critical differences exist that could make a repeat victory more challenging this time around. One striking similarity is Trump's ability to tap into a deep well of voter anger and frustration. In 2016, he successfully channeled the grievances of those who felt left behind by globalization, ignored by the political elite, and frustrated by the status quo. These sentiments have not disappeared, and Trump may find fertile ground to cultivate similar resentment and dissatisfaction. Another similarity is Trump's mastery of media manipulation. In 2016, he dominated the news cycle through a combination of provocative tweets, outrageous statements, and a relentless focus on attacking his opponents. This strategy allowed him to control the narrative and dictate the terms of the debate, often to the detriment of his rivals. However, several key differences exist between 2016 and 2024. In 2016, Trump was a political outsider, unburdened by the baggage of incumbency. This time around, he would be running as a former president, with a record to defend and a history of controversial decisions and inflammatory rhetoric. As Donald Trump considers a return to the political arena, the Democratic Party is undergoing its own period of introspection and transition. After retaking the White House in 2020, Democrats face internal divisions over policy priorities, generational leadership, and the best strategy for countering the ongoing threat of Trumpism. One of the most significant challenges facing the Democratic Party is the need to bridge the divide between its progressive and moderate wings. The 2020 primary highlighted these tensions, with progressive candidates like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren advocating for transformative change, while more moderate figures, like Joe Biden, emphasized unity and a return to normalcy. Another challenge for Democrats is the question of generational leadership. President Biden, at 81, is the oldest president in American history, and many Democrats are eager for a new generation of leaders to take the reins of the party. The Democratic Party's success in 2024 will depend on its ability to navigate these internal challenges and present a united front against a potential Trump candidacy. Donald Trump's recent rally in Iowa, a state that holds significant weight in the presidential nominating process, provided a glimpse into his potential 2024 campaign strategy and the challenges he may face. The rally, attended by thousands of enthusiastic supporters, showcased Trump's enduring appeal among a segment of the electorate, while also highlighting the divisive rhetoric and grievances that have come to define his political brand. Throughout his speech, Trump hammered familiar themes, railing against the radical left, the corrupt media, and the stolen 2020 election. He repeated unsubstantiated claims of widespread voter fraud and attacked his political opponents with characteristic vitriol. The rally served as a reminder that Trump is unlikely to moderate his tone or abandon the grievance-based politics that have become his trademark. While the rally energized his base and demonstrated his continued hold over a segment of the Republican Party, it also raised concerns about his ability to broaden his appeal and win over moderate voters. His refusal to accept the legitimacy of the 2020 election and his attacks on democratic institutions could alienate independent voters and make it difficult for him to win a general election. The 2024 election promises to be a pivotal moment for American democracy, with significant consequences for the future of the country. As the dust settles from the Iowa rally and the 2024 election cycle begins to take shape, a sense of uncertainty and excitement hangs in the air. Donald Trump's potential return to the political arena injects a level of unpredictability and volatility into American politics that is both exhilarating and concerning. His ability to command attention, energize his base, and upend conventional wisdom remains unmatched, making him a force to be reckoned with regardless of whether he ultimately decides to run. The Republican Party, grappling with internal divisions and an evolving electorate, faces a defining moment. Will it continue to embrace Trump's brand of populism and grievance politics, or will it seek a new path forward? The answer to this question will have profound implications for the party's future and its ability to compete in national elections. The choices made by voters in 2024 will shape the course of American politics for years to come.